Mario Kart World,
Let's
or
go!
I should say
Mario Kart World!
it's a fantastic single player and two players game. Now, 3 and 4 player, if we just ignore that, then the game is great. But how about if we talk a little bit about this? Hello everyone and welcome. This is your host Neil Cross playing a little bit of Mario Kart World. I remember, or maybe you guys remember those days when you used to play Mario Kart with your friends, like back in the days with Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Wii. Sometimes we were having some disputes. We settled in on Mario Kart or Smash, and it was stupid things that we used to do when we were young. Like, where do we want to go eat? Want a pizza? Want a hamburger? If I win, we get pizza. If you win, we get hamburgers. And it was fun to play with my friends. Like, it's always been fun to play Mario Party, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, or games like that with your friends. And you know the cool thing, or what was the cool thing back then, is that the game felt just as playable as one single player as it was with 4 players. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Mario Kart World. We've seen so many videos of people complaining of how bad is Mario Kart World compared to whatever other games. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I don't think we should be comparing it to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because Deluxe is 10 years of DLC. We should compare it to Mario Kart 8. If you put both games side to side, you will see that Mario Kart World is a huge improvement in multiple ways. It has the same amount of tracks that Mario Kart 8 released. It has much more to do than Mario Kart 8, and they have many more mechanics, a couple of the parkour mechanics that allows this game being broken in so many ways with these shortcuts. But there is one thing I have not seen one single video on internet, aka YouTube, talking about this, which is, let me put it like this. Last weekend, I was very excited because my friends has been busy. One of my best friends was moving out, so she was settling in her new apartment. I'm in the process of moving out too, and I wanted to play Mario Kart World with my friends for at least one time. Sadly, one of my friends could not come, so we'd end up playing just 3 of us. And I will say lucky that he did not came, because I was so excited to play Mario Kart World 3 players, 4 players, because finally gonna beat the crap out of them in a game that I've been putting a lot of hours. I'm not a pro player like Shortcut or other players that you can see online on their videos, but none of them have been addressing this, because you only see them playing alone. You don't see them locally playing with other players, and this is something that it will need to be addressed. First, Nintendo, you need to fix this. You cannot leave Mario Kart World in this state. As you can see in the background, it's a huge difference in frame rate and gameplay in 3 players and 2 players. 2 players feels as playable as a single player. 3 players, it is not. 3 players split screen, it is borderline unplayable. You will see that it looks good, but when you play it, the inputs are a huge delay. Everything feels sloppy. Of course, you're not gonna go competitive with 3 players or 4 players, because first you cannot play online with 3 players or 4 players. But I don't think that the experience should be that much difference to play single player, 2 players, or 3 or 4. I mean, Mario Kart 64, 4 players was completely playable, was as fun as playing single player. Of course, the frame rate dropped a little bit, but in this game it feels like this frame rate is being divided by the amount of players that we're having at the same time. So 120 FPS when you're a single player, 60 FPS when 2 players, 30 FPS when you're 3, 15 FPS when 4? I don't know, haven't tried it. I'm scared of trying it right now, but this game I don't hate it. I love it a lot because this is a dream come true. I always wanted to see what is outside of the tracks, how they connected, how the Mushroom Kingdom looks in this stage of development. And let's be real, Peach has done a beautiful job with this world, aka Nintendo. But come on, we cannot play 3 players or 4 players like this. This is not fun to play. It was so horrible to play 3 players that we decided to just play 2 players and give the controller to whoever doesn't want to play at the moment. And since I've been playing a lot, I was having a lot of fun watching my friends dealing with Mario Kart World by themselves. But I wanted to play with them. And I could play to a degree, but it's definitely not the same experience. And I think this game needs more than just a patch. It needs a little bit of work. I'm still think that this game is fantastic. And I hope Nintendo watches this and realizes that they have given us a product that is not reaching the expectations of most of the community. Of course, YouTube may not show how it looks, how it feels to play, but in here you can see a comparison of what is the first player on 2-player mode and the first and third player on 3-player mode. And you can see a huge difference in frame rate, and the gameplay feels way different. So please, Nintendo, fix this game. Give us a good frame rate. I mean, this is your new hardware. This game is not 80 euros. Just the minimum entry to play Mario Kart World is 500 euros, $500, or with whatever currency you're using. It's the minimum to play Mario Kart World. And I want to play with my friends and have the same experience as I'm having as 2 players, at least. And this is not what I was expecting. I will admit that I'm a little bit disappointed in this regard. The rest of the games, it's fine. There's a lot of things that are amazing. Parkour, I will still think is the best Mario Kart that ever existed so far, just because of the parkour mechanics. Now, of course, playing online and wanted to have more tracks, or I should say, not having as many intermissions as...
This is a normal track. You drive this lap 3 times and that's the race. Mario Kart World added a different kind of race. Instead of racing on the track, you race from one track to another track. These are intermission tracks. For many reasons, people don't like racing on these.
I hate intermissions, man.
Dude, I hate intermissions.
I hate intermissions.
Including myself.
We have still something that they need to address, but give us back at least the capacity to play locally 4 players with a good frame rate and not having to play 2 players all the time, because it's the only way that you can still play decently the game. The frame rate needs to be addressed. The online needs to be addressed. And I don't want to wait until next patch or first DLC that they improve the frame rates for 4 players, 3 players, because this is borderline not playable. I know not many people have been talking about this, and I hope a lot more people are gonna be talking about it, because come on, I mean, the Switch is the main selling point of the Switch, apart from being portable, is that you can use your both controllers to give it to one of your friends and play together. And looks like this is gonna be just a 2-player game, not a 3 or 4-player game. I mean, the GameCube, the N64, the Wii did it way better than the Switch 2. And the truth is, I don't dislike Mario Kart intermissions. the truth is I actually like them. And I'm very happy that we have them, because what would I have given back then to have 200 more places just to play around and race? Not necessarily super cool curated tracks, but just another place to have fun that is not the same as before. This probably is the best Mario Kart ever created. It's not perfect. And when there is so much cool things in this game, we only focus on the negative parts, the things that we didn't get, the things that we don't like, instead of seeing how much we got compared to other Mario Karts. We got new mechanics that can break the game in such a way never imagined before, and more characters to play ever. And this is just the start of this game, and I hope this game gets fixed. So share it with your friends, tell everyone that Nintendo needs to fix this. This is not a bad game, it's just it requires a little bit of work.